What's going on, man? It's your boy DJ Reggie, and you locked into Fuchsia's TV. You dig?
The first niggas to come out the A on that real street shit, that real north side shit, holding they motherfucking county down.
And let the people know who we got on Fuchsia's TV right now.
Man, you already know this DJ Reggie live Fuchsia's TV, man. If you don't know me, man, just check the resume. Live mixtapes, my mixtapes, Spinnerilla, wherever. Just Google DJ Reggie, man. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. The forefront of this whole Migos gang shit, this whole north side shit, you dig what I'm saying, man? That's who I am. That's who y'all talking to. That's who y'all looking at right now.
Okay. Talk your shit though, man. Like, talk to the people about your resume, man. Like,
you know, I did no label, you know what I'm saying? No label 1, no label 2. I'm on the intro, you know, all the streets on lock, you know what I'm saying? I am that guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that nigga. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? I turn up, you know, you see, it's funny, right? Yeah, that's me, you know what I'm saying?
The intro.
The intro on the low label too, man. So, you know, it's real heavy, you know what I'm saying? We're here, you know what I mean? And I'm out and about, you know what I'm saying? Just did a little bit, now I'm home. It's turn up time.
So what happened with that, man? Like, for those that don't know, like, why you went to
While I was in prison?
Yeah, why you went to prison?
Alright, well, I was on before everything blew up, the whole squad, I'm talking about everybody, you know what I'm saying? We was like, you know what I'm saying, out here in the streets and shit, you know what I'm saying, jugging and finessing or whatever, and I caught a case in 2013.
What was the case? Or you can't speak on that?
I don't really like to speak on it, but you know, it's niggas snitched on me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They was surveillance in my house for like 3 months, you know what I mean, and they finally busted my door in with the guns and shit, laid me and my kids and my girl down, you know what I'm saying.
When was that?
That was January 10th, 2013.
So was that was after the no label?
No label before.
That was before?
That was before.
Damn.
That was before. That was right before things took off. So, you know, I had to sit down for like 2 weeks before I got a bond. Then I finally got a bond, you know what I'm saying? Then after I bonded out on that, I was on probation. Well, a year later, they gave me probation for the charges or whatever. So, yeah, I violated my probation again, you know what I'm saying? So they set me down for 7 months. You know what I mean? So
damn.
That's it. But yeah, I was in the streets heavy, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? We was young rich niggas, literally, you know what I'm saying? We was really out here, really that cash shit, that money shit, that jug talk, that finesse talk, man. You know, they call me the jug DJ, you know what I'm saying? Because I really was out here in these fucking streets, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't never take that away from me or say that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, or say I wasn't getting money, because that's what we was doing, you know what I'm saying, and that had helped boost the movement, you know what I'm saying, and that's what made us look so good, that what Gucci Mane was calling, Scooter was calling, the labels was calling, because we was getting money in the streets, like young niggas walking around with 20 bands on everybody, and it's like 10 of us, so that's like 200,000 cash on a whole bunch of niggas that ain't even, you know what I mean, ain't never seen it before, you know what I'm saying. Not even Clinton was back at the house, you know what I'm saying? My manager himself was making 20 G's a week, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but it's in the past, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time for the turn up, so I'm just ready to get back out here and get started with things, you know what I'm saying?
So how did you meet, you know, Rich the Kid, the Migos, and, you know, niggas that's running the A and shit? Like, how did you meet them?
It's funny, I know Offset for a while, and Offset's older brother. And Offset got an older stepbrother, and he used to come to the club. I DJ'd at a lot, so you know I was rocking with him. His name's
Mention Elon?
Nah, not even mention.
That's when y'all.
Before. This is way before.
Okay.
This is like Belushi's. There's a club called Belushi's, and his brother Mike Wood. I was rocking with him tough. So when he graduated high school, they wanted a DJ for his graduation party. You know what I'm saying? So they hired me. You know what I'm saying, and they put money in my pocket, you know what I'm saying, and I fucked with them for that, because the young nigga was out here just working, I was broke, you know what I'm saying, trying to just get my little thing lifted off the ground. So, you know, when Seth came to me and was like, you know, I got this music, I'm fucking with this, woo, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, what you want to do, you know, I was all supportive, I was like, you know what I'm saying, your parents took care of me at a point in time where I really needed it, so I got you, you know what I'm saying, but I was like, you just gotta stop going to jail, so, bugs from the lights, but I was like, you gotta stop going to jail. So he's like, I promise I ain't going to jail no more. Then 2 weeks later, the nigga got banged up. So Quavo pulled up on me at Pink Flamingo. And I went to school with Quavo's older sister too, Shara. Okay. So I've known them for a minute too. So Quavo pulled up on me like, hey man, I know you told Seth, you know what I'm saying, that he gotta stay out of jail for you him to fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? But bruh, his nigga locked up, bruh, and bruh, I'm ready for this shit, I'm going home. And because we all went to Panama City together, you know what I'm saying, that was 2012, you know what I'm saying, but this was before that. So they came to me and I was like, you know, I I ain't got no choice but to fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he gave me the bando. It had bando and a song called Pull Out on a CD.
Yeah.
And I took it back home and I listened to it and I was like, man, that shit riding. You know what I'm saying? I was just riding to it, but then I played it and everybody I played it for, it's like, man, these niggas hard. These niggas hard. You feel me? So I'm like, hey, I fuck them little niggas. So they was coming to the club Pink Flamingo. If you remember, if you ever heard Quavo say $20 get your song played at Flamingo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nigga, one time he came up to me and he wanted his song played. Now I was already gonna play it, so the nigga gave me $20. And that was the only time that motherfucker ever gave me a dime. He'll tell you that. He used to pay the DJ, nigga, you gave me $20 one time, nigga. Don't say that shit, nigga. But anyway, and he'll still be like, well, I still paid you. So he gave me $20, you know what I'm saying, to play the bando because he wanted to play now. You know what I'm saying? The club went crazy. And I'm like, man, they fucking with this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, y'all gotta calm down because every night they would come in the club I was DJing at, they'd shut my fucking party down.
Damn.
From fighting. You know what I'm saying? Fighting somebody.
They was fighting?
Yeah, they was fighting. They always beating somebody up, bro.
Damn.
Him, Domingo, Huncho, Gresham, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them boys, they used to come in there and just fuck my parties up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, y'all gotta stop fighting this shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So they was like, alright, and I was like, well, I'm really gonna fuck with y'all tough, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna throw y'all tape or a song on my mixtape, and I had dropped the mixtape called Back for the first time because it was my first mixtape, and I put the bando on there. You know what I'm saying? So then
I heard bando. It took a while to take off. Like I heard it was like
bando took a minute because initially I thought Jumping Out the Gym was a better record than Bando.
Damn.
I think Bando had too much of like a Zaytoven type beat with a Gucci Mane type flow.
He didn't produce it? Zaytoven didn't produce it?
Nah, Zaytoven didn't produce it. Shout out to Juvie. Juvie, he from the north side. He from the north. Shout out to Juvie. Juvie made that beat. Zaytoven didn't produce Bando. So I liked it, but Jumping Out the Gym around that time, we was young niggas walking around with money in our pockets, so that song was perfect to go in the club, and we used to go inside the mansion and do the money jump shots, you know what I'm saying, and cut the music off, and you know, bottles popping, and you know, whatever. So that's the record I wanted to go with. But the whole time while the Jumping Out the Gym's moving in the club, the bando's moving in the streets. So you going to the west side, going to the east side, they're like, yo, that bando. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, fuck it, we gonna run. That's how we ended up having eventually got the 3 records playing in the club at one time, because you had Bando, you had Jumping Out the Gym, and you had FEMA.
And you was the main one that was playing that shit. You was the only one.
I was booked 6 nights a week, man. So you know what I'm saying? I was in the club 6 nights a week, sometimes 7. And when I wasn't in the club, we were still in the club buying sections and stunting, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we ended up having 3 songs in rotation, because you had Bando, Jumping Out the Gym, then FEMA, Katrina called FEMA.
Yeah.
And then so, you know, things started taking off, you know what I'm saying? And it really started at the mansion, because we used to go to the mansion every Friday where I DJ, go crazy, buy a section, flip a set, when set got out, you know what I'm saying? Quavo, my manager Rob, Sauce, Doe, Drake, the whole Prophet Cartel, like we literally just go mob, like buy a section every week.
So you knew it was gonna like pop off eventually.
Yeah, I believed in it.
Did you see like the Migos to be like where they at today? Cause I played with John Wall in high school,
right?
And you know, like while we was playing together, I didn't really think that he was gonna be that big, cause we was working together. We was, you know what I'm saying? Right. So did you see it like that, or you were just working? You know what I'm saying? You didn't really notice that.
Grab a seat too if you want to. All right, grab a seat so you don't have to squat down. This tall ass, this nigga taller. But no, I always believed.
Yeah.
I always believed. Like, and my manager Rob, like he was like one of the first dudes to really like embrace what they got going on. And Rob was like, yo, Rob seen them on this level before they probably seen themselves on this level. From day one, Rob was like, they're gonna be the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I believed it too. I believed they were gonna be the biggest thing in rap. You know what I'm saying? And I knew Quavo was a star. I always knew he was a star. You know, he's just a star, period. Like don't think the way he act now is because he got money, because he's been acting the same way since I've known him, motherfucker. He's a star. He's a born star.
When the last time you talked to him? I know you just got out and shit. Like,
I talked to Set. I talked to Set a couple times. I ain't really talked to Quay. I ain't really talked to Tate. You know them.
Yeah.
They doing their own thing, man. I'm just happy to be home. So I've been partying and getting back in the swing of things. I went to North Carolina for a week, spent time with my family and shit. So I really am. I'll see him when I see him, talk to him, you know what I'm saying? We'll get things back right. When I talked to him when I was in prison, they were like, just get ready to come back on the road or whatever. But, I'm setting my staple back in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, with radio and shit, and then we'll go back out and take care of that shit. But right now, the focus is just on me. I was 7 months gone, you know what I'm saying? So, just gotta take some me time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I feel like a lot of people, you know, they don't really think about the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like you had a major influence on, you know what I'm saying, breaking artists out of Atlanta.
Right.
So my question to you is like, which artists do you see breaking out of Atlanta since you know what I'm saying, since you've been out and shit? Like, who's next?
CEO Sauce. CEO Sauce. Yeah, CEO Sauce. He squad. He private cartel. You know what I'm saying? He's next up. Mango Fool. Okay. Mango Fool is gone. He's gone. Skipper the Flipper. He's already gone. Let's see who else out there. Since I've been back, Joe Gifted.
Pablo Hoodrich.
You
been working with him though.
That's my brother. Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Pablo.
Niggas don't know this shit though.
No, yeah, Pablo's my motherfucking brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different kind of story. You feel me? Like that. You know what I mean? Like that's really down in the trenches, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. Like I can't even. You know, I've been there from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know, Paulo been working for a long time. You know, and I'm proud of his success. But that's my brother, man. Like, you know. Shit, I mean, you know, just like everybody that came from that whole new Atlanta. Like I created the new Atlanta, the term new Atlanta. I created the term because you had Tip, you had Jeezy, you had Chains, but Chains was already, you know, you had all these rappers, and it was kind of hard for Atlanta rappers to like make a stake. Even though Atlanta was the hip hop mecca, they were still controlling the sound. You know what I'm saying? We came in with a whole new sound. And everybody tried to sound like us. You know, and back then everybody used to want to sound like Gucci. They want to sound like Jeezy. They want to sound like Tip. So when we came out doing this shit, they're like, man, this shit new and fresh. And they wanted to sound like us. So we are the new Atlanta.